Why it sucks to be a Volkswagen Golf Sport. A life of mediocrity in a polished hatchback shell. Hi, I'm a Volkswagen Golf Sport. Not the GTI, not the R. Just Sport. That weird middle child Volkswagen made when it felt guilty about selling too many base models and not enough performance ones. If I had a soul, it would be crying. And if I had a mouth, it would be dry from explaining to every gas station stranger that, no, I'm not the fast one. From my humble birth in Wolfsburg to my existential crisis in suburban parking lots, here's a brutally honest look at what it's like to live life as the automotive equivalent of lukewarm oatmeal. Prepare yourself for pain, snark, and the eternal dread of being mistaken for something you're not. Born to blend in. Let's talk about my name. Sport. It sounds like the automotive equivalent of putting on gym clothes and sitting on the couch. It's like buying a treadmill to hang clothes on. Sure, the badge implies some zest, a little edge, but it's a lie. I have no edge. I have gentle curves and soft suspension. If I were a person, I'd wear orthopedic sneakers and tell people I used to run track in high school. I was born from a committee. I wasn't engineered, I was negotiated. Somewhere in a fluorescent-lit conference room in Germany, a product planner sipped decaf and muttered, "What if we add paddle shifters and call it a day?" And just like that, boom, I existed. That engine? Bless its heart. Under my hood beats the heart of 1,000 disappointments, a 1.8-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that tries its best. It really does. But it's not fast. It's not thrilling. It's like asking your nephew to DJ a party. He'll play music, technically, but nobody's dancing. Car reviewers like to call me peppy. That's code for barely competent. Sure, I can merge onto the highway, but you'll hear me wheeze. You'll feel the lag. And then there's the DSG transmission, Volkswagen's beloved robot gearbox. In higher trims, it's snappy. In me, it's like a hungover intern trying to remember how to operate a forklift. Styling by beige. My design? Oh, it's timeless. You know what else is timeless? Dry toast. I'm handsome in the way plain yogurt is healthy. From afar, I look like every other Golf. But get closer, and you'll notice the subtle touches. Fake exhaust tips, slightly larger wheels, and a spoiler so timid it whispers apologies to the wind. Car enthusiasts walk by and do a double take. Not because I look good, but because they thought I was a GTI. Then they squint. See the lack of red trim, the absence of aggression, the overall aura of the... And then they keep walking. I get no respect. Being a Golf Sport is like being the substitute teacher of cars. People tolerate me. Nobody respects me. Cops don't even bother pulling me over because I'm clearly not having fun. Valets park me next to dumpsters. And when I'm at the dealership for service, they confuse me with literally every other car in the lot. My own owners forget what I am. They list me on Craigslist as a GDI to try and jack up the price. Or worse, they call me a Golf TSI, as if those 3 letters will somehow give me a backbone. The GTI sibling rivalry. Let's talk about the GTI. My hotter, more charismatic sibling. The one everyone wanted. The one on posters. The one reviewers drool over. It's like being in a band with Prince. You can play guitar too, but nobody cares. I park next to a GTI at the grocery store and instantly become invisible. That red trim? Sexy. The plaid seats? Iconic. Me? I've got cloth seats and a steering wheel with buttons that creak in winter. And don't even get me started on the Golf R. That thing's a monster. It gets all-wheel drive and 300 horsepower. Meanwhile, I struggle to pass a Toyota Sienna on an incline. Interior excellence, if you're easily impressed. Step inside me, and you'll find Volkswagen's trademark minimalist interior. That's a nice way of saying black plastic for days. They're soft-touch materials, sure, but they end where your knees begin. The infotainment system is functional if you enjoy lag and ghost touches. And while my seats are technically seats, they offer the lumbar support of a church pew. Owners say I feel solid, and I do, like a filing cabinet. Everything's just heavy enough to make you think it was built well, but not enough to make you enjoy using it. Even my climate controls feel like they were designed during a lunch break. Fuel economy, or the only time I shine. Here's where I get to brag a little. I sip fuel like a Victorian aristocrat at high tea. I'll give you mid-30s mpg on the highway without breaking a sweat. But let's be real, no one ever bought a Golf Sport for its efficiency. That's like dating someone because they're responsible. It's my only party trick, and even then, hybrids laugh at me. The infamous reliability lottery. Volkswagen reliability is a mythic creature, spoken of in hushed tones, never actually seen. Some of us live long, healthy lives. Others spend more time with tow trucks than families. I've seen it all. Carbon buildup, coil packs dying mid-merge, infotainment systems freezing in winter like a startled deer. One day you're driving to work. The next, you're Googling DSG mechatronics failure symptoms and trying not to cry. And God help you if you ever need parts. You'd better have a second car, a generous credit card limit, and a working knowledge of German swear words. My owners are special. I attract a unique kind of owner. Someone who wanted a GTI, but also wanted low insurance. Someone who read car and driver reviews but bought used from CarMax. Someone who tells their friends they don't need all that power and then secretly watches GDI acceleration videos on YouTube. You love me, but you're also kind of embarrassed by me. You don't talk about me at parties. You don't post about me online. I'm your secret shame. Your reliable little regret. The road ahead is full of CR verses. I know my fate. I'll be traded in for a crossover. Maybe a Tiguan. Maybe something Japanese. I'll sit at a used lot for 62 days. Then someone's nephew will buy me as their first car. I'll be handed down, stickered up, and eventually sold for scrap. No glory. No final joyride. Just a slow fade into anonymity. But for now, I soldier on. Through strip malls and rainy commutes. Through every, is that a GTI? And every, I thought these were faster. I may be unloved, uncelebrated, and underpowered, but I am technically a car. And sometimes, that's enough. If cars had therapy, if I could speak to a therapist, I'd say this. I try so hard. I really do. I have sport in my name. I even have a spoiler. But it's like no one sees me for who I really am. And the therapist would nod, scribble something in a notebook, and say, you might benefit from a badge delete and a track day. Amen.